Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Master Detective Archives Rain Code. In the last episode, we began the mystery behind the framed man, behind the Nail Man serial killer case that took place inside of the clock tower of Kanai Ward. From all the information we've obtained, the framed victim, Jai Kalan, the clockmaker, was unfortunately tasked with fixing the clock tower the very same night the murder had happened to take place, and due to the peacekeepers finding him with multiple hammers on his person, and in an area of where the urban legend of the Nailman mentions he visits quite frequently, he was quickly apprehended to quickly dispose of the case and to make an example of him via a public execution. With time running out for the innocent man and his absolutely scared son, it's our job to hopefully shed some light on this locked room mystery. The only thing is, because of how little information we found at the scene of the crime, we don't have much to go off of, and because of that, if we were to go into the mystery labyrinth now, it would literally be a death wish, leaving us with only one option: employ the help of the greediest of the master detectives, Halara Nightmare, who is indeed a total nightmare, charging minimum of the price of a luxury car just to solve a simple case for a frightened little kid, who will surely lose his father if we don't succeed. So, yeah, definitely not the best possible outcome for the little kid for sure, since now we're kind of forcing Halara Nightmare to join the case, and I don't think that kid's gonna be able to pay anyways. But, you never know. I don't know. I still don't see this as a good idea. But, well, honestly, it's our only attempt at being able to solve this case at the current moment. So, let's see what she's doing.
Halara.
And see if she'll help.
Help me!
If Master is vowing to show respect,
We're begging.
I guess I better do the same.
Well, she can't see you.
For both our sakes!
You're 30 minutes later than expected.
Wait, 30 minutes later? Really? That's good to hear. So he kind of...
So, do you have the cash?
Huh, so he actually changed her perspective on us a little bit, at least. 30 minutes is pretty decent extra time, honestly. So, at least we look better than we look as a detective outside of our person, I guess, here for her. So that's not bad, but we don't have any money.
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
I don't know about that one.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 yen eventually.
How about an IOU forever?
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
Well, because I guess detective fee, I guess.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you, I don't work for cheap.
You didn't work for that coffee, though. I didn't pay you to go get a coffee.
Oh, come on.
Rude.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon.
Yeah, and now I see why Desuhiko, well, one, fell for it, and two, even was able to lose to her. She is, very, gamble-heavy, that's for sure. And it seems like the cards are always stacked in her favor, due to her, being seemingly perfect in any stakes that she's involved in.
I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
Halara. Fair enough.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
I'm not paying you for cake either.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Yep, I'm 100% she's gonna make you do that.
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
Well, thanks. That's really nice of you.
Alright, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 yen, got it?
I don't think we should promise to do that, buddy.
Please don't add the cake.
She's definitely gonna add the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice.
Well, okay. So we got out of the cake part.
I
Good.
have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive.
Yeah, sure.
That is my pride as a detective.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have.
So far, it doesn't look like you seem to care about it, but apparently money is your talking point anyways.
However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
I'm paying you to solve it. You're the one that's doing it now.
Me?
That don't make no sense. Then why are we paying you?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support.
Then I should only pay you half of what you're doing, because then I'm doing half the work. That don't make any sense. Wait a minute. That don't sound like a good deal whatsoever.
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it.
But as a master detective, shouldn't you train our trainee for Mr. Free? You know, because I would think that would be the job of a WDO detective. It sounds like it would be, but okay.
In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
My assistant?
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
It's not a good for her to be our assistant. You're still paying her 5.5 million.
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now he has no money either.
Thank you, Shinigami. Thank you for proving our point that Mr. Kokohead is a coconut head.
Talk about a triple threat.
Yep, he's gonna be literally with nothing for the rest of the time.
So, what do we do now?
That is a good question.
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
Which is true.
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him.
Just because of suspicions of him being behind the church where the urban legend states people being, where the Nailman would go and, you know, gather his jobs, quote unquote. And, well, he had a bunch of hammers on him. And, well, the Nailman, you would think, would carry hammers on him. Although, the thing is the nails that he uses look like road spikes to me more than they look like nails. But, definitely, still scary nonetheless.
But I refuse to accept that outcome.
Yeah, I really don't think it's the dad.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
I'm gonna doubt it, but it's still possible.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
But still jumping to conclusions.
Believe?
You don't look happy to hear that.
What a foolish line of reasoning.
If you say so.
To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold.
No, it ain't. Okay, maybe for you, Miss Money, but believing is definitely not a shallow concept.
All people lie. All people change their minds.
Which is fair, but I don't think everybody lies all the time.
As a detective, you must suspect all others. Even me.
Huh.
Yep.
I doubt you'd do it.
Detective must doubt everything.
I think there's some things that you can believe in.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
She still don't like that concept, buddy.
Out of the question.
Yeah, just like I said.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Which is what we're gonna do.
A detective must always prioritize solving a case.
Which we're currently doing, because we just gave you 5.5 million on an IOU. So, I think we already did that part.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
And you definitely seem to be emotionless.
That's the WDO's
motto.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes.
I guess, yeah.
Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes.
Which is fair, and also I accidentally pressed A a little early there. But she did finish what she was saying, though.
Continuing as a detective.
Well, it's what you would have done in your past, buddy, so no quitting now.
I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see?
I don't think she's trying to make you see anything, buddy. I think she's just trying to, break your ego completely at this point.
I'm no good at this.
With as very little ego that you have, anyways.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one.
I guess personality-wise, yeah, we're definitely far from being able to be friends with Halara, it's seeming to me.
Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Yeah, it might be better to grab Vivia. He might actually be more fun to deal with right now, because maybe I don't think he would charge us with the fact that we got him that book, to be fair. But, yeah, maybe he might help.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Tired. He's definitely tired, but I think unmotivated is wrong, though. Yeah, tired is more like it. He likes sleeping. That's literally in his bio. But, yeah, I guess he loves reading. He's very motivated in reading, so there is definitely motivation in him.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering...
What's that, Shinigami?
Is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Well, apparently, they're a they, based on the bio. But,
now that you mention it, I have no idea.
Which, honestly, technically, we've never asked, so I'm not sure she'd ever actually tell us, though.
We'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Fair enough.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's probably best if we get a move on then.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
Well, good for you then, Shinigami.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
But it's kind of weird for Shinigami to ask that and then say she doesn't care later. But yeah, we definitely need to look into these Nailman cases.
The past ones?
But past ones, you say? How exactly are we gonna do that?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
True.
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
What, are we gonna go to some kind of, like, archive where, you know, they have all the cases? I don't know where we could find anything like that.
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
I guess so.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
Maybe. That might be a start.
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes.
Wait. So so she was investigating a small bit. Okay, now that's a little interesting. Okay, so although she did go to the cafe, she did go somewhere else before going to the cafe. So technically, well, the coffee is just her getting something to drink real quick. Okay, fair enough. So at least she started on it. At least. If that really says much, it's still a lot of money.
A secret club in Kamasaki district. A mansion in a high-end residential district. And an art gallery in Yuma district.
Art gallery, secret club, and mansion. Art gallery's kind of interesting for a place for a serial killer to go to. That's interesting.
Huh? When did you find that out?
Well, we did have to go find her in town, so she probably found it out on her own.
You
pretty
think
quickly.
I did nothing while waiting at the cafe?
I did deduce that you probably did check, like, literally a second ago. So, yeah, you definitely did.
I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
Okay, well, thanks.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, but think of what you're paying for, buddy.
With my logic, anything is possible.
If you say so.
But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research.
More research? What do you mean by that?
Let's visit the legend's main stage.
Oh, you mean the forest. Okay, if you really want to.
The main stage?
Yep, behind the church, buddy. Hope you're ready, because, that definitely doesn't sound like it's gonna be a fun place to go.
Oh, you mean the church?
Yep.
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
That would definitely help us.
Then we should ask the chief.
Yakou? Yakou would probably know, but, he wants us to go back to the submarine right now.
Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone.
I'm pretty sure nobody showed up at the submarine yet.
Halara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
I don't think it matters anymore, buddy.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
I guess, yeah. Well, at least we gathered everybody. But, yeah, definitely head on out then. One thing I want to go grab, though, before we do leave this area, there is a request here we haven't grabbed yet, so let's go see what's going on with that. Where are they, though? There you are. Hello. What should I do if something happened to my baby? I'm sure she's fine. Probably. Oh. Looks like they're having a problem, Master. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I can't just ignore them. Let's hear what they have to say. Yeah, what's going on with you guys? Excuse me, is something wrong? Our child suddenly vanished. That's it? It lost kid? Boring. It's for you to, it's boring. But this is something we need to... The girl was spirited away. That's definitely a reference. I just know it's... Spirited away, you say? Oh, that's an interesting combination of words. It definitely is, for sure, because, it's definitely supposed to be a reference, since the fact that we had the reference to it, of all things, to be fair, so it's definitely a reference. But, honestly, well, that and the rain, to be fair, too, when that happened. What does what does being spirited away mean? Disappearing out of nowhere? Lately, there's been a rumor spreading through Kamasaki District children are just suddenly disappearing. Even though you never let them out of your sights, they're gone in an instant or spirited away. It seems that none of the other kids who've been spirited away have returned. Oh, please let her be safe.
Then...
Where did you even last see her? Yeah, that is a good question. It was in the Kamasaki District. We were shopping together. Oh, I'm so worried. Is something's happened to her? I have other things I need to be doing, but... Well, let's try and help the child then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll find her. You two wait here. You will? Well, thank you so much. This is a photo of our girl. She's wearing the same clothes today, so this might help you recognize her. I'm begging you, please find our baby. Okay, we can definitely try. Get spirited away. Request accepted. Well, it looks like they are in the Kamasaki district indeed. Also, the clock tower is actually completely locked down for now. Something I'm noticing. Okay. Makes sense with the fact that, we did kind of, kind of see that the, everything that happened there. But let's go to the Kamasaki district real quick. We'll finish off the requests we haven't done over there. Just because, one, we get points for it, and two, we won't be able to do them if we finish off the chapter. So we might as well make sure we do them, right? Hopefully there's not a lot of them. Because, it could hinder how fast we, progress on the chapters and stuff like that. So hopefully there is only 3 of them, because we've done 1 so far for Vivia. But, it would definitely, help, for sure, if, they do go easy on us. Excuse me, have you seen this child? Never seen her. Was she spirited away, too?
Well?
Apparently so. You've heard of this before. Does being spirited away happen that often? I don't know about that, but I've seen lots of folks get hysterical because their kid up and vanished. They say it's a ghost that appears out of nowhere and kidnaps the kids. A ghost, you say? Was it you, Shinigami?
Don't lump me together with some ghosts.
Okay, we won't. It's not like I believe in ghosts in the first place. I bet Mataratsu is behind this. Oh, you think of Mataratsu? That's good of us to hear. At least people here don't trust them. Amaterasu. Yeah, they're probably using kids for some kind of experiment, you know. Possible. I wouldn't be too surprised if Amaterasu really was behind it all. Why are you laughing about that? Is Amaterasu really doing something that terrible?
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for your help. Please let me know if you see the child. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Well, let's go and find our other guys in here.
Master, do you have no sense of direction?
No, just not going that way right away.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me, buddy. Can I help you? Have you seen this child around here? Never seen her. I see.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he knows anything. Should ask someone else. Yeah, 2 people. One person was good. Other guy was a bust, though. But we do have one more lady over here. Excuse me. Have you seen this child around here? Let's see. I feel like I've seen her in the underground passage not too long ago.
Yes.
Wait, really? I don't remember it clearly, but I think a kid was wearing the same clothes.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much. I'll go take a look. Be careful you're going down there. The peacekeepers sometimes are on patrol. If you get caught and sent to a detention facility, you're probably never coming back.
What?
That sounds kind of scary.
Wow, how extreme.
Alright.
Got it. I'll be careful. Yeah, we'll definitely try.
The underground passage. Let's go check it out right away, Master.
Yeah.
Right. If we don't hurry, the kid might not be there anymore. True. Very, very true. This is the place where the kid was seen.
It feels like a ghost could pop out any second. I'm spooked.
For now.
Anyways, let's take a look around. Yeah, it's definitely worth a check to at least see if we can find her down here. But, that could be her. We didn't see the color of the jacket on that photo, so we don't know for sure, but it could be.
Oh,
Huh? Isn't that Munchkin we were looking for?
Yeah.
Seemingly. Maybe. Let's go check. Although, how do we get over there? Are you alright? Nothing from him. You okay, buddy?
Master, be careful.
Huh?
Yeah, why be careful? Oh, what the? That, is definitely not a normal person. So you're the one who kidnapped the child. The worst.
Master!
I have a bad feeling about this guy, Master. Is he even human?
This city is the worst. It's all because of Amaterasu Corporation. If not for them... what are you even saying? Yeah, what are you saying, buddy? I feel sorry for all the children living in the city. The city is cursed by Amaterasu. That's why I chose to save them. To save the children with my own hands. I don't like the sound of that.
This guy really isn't human. It's a memory of a man who died miserably. I'm saying he's a ghost and an evil one at that. We gotta get out of here.
I won't let you. Oh.
Damn.
I can't move. That's not good. That little purple aura is definitely his powers that's going up against us. That's not good.
Master, let me master go, you creep.
Choose, the child or yourself. Only one of you will return. He wants me to choose which one of us to save?
Come on!
Forget about the kid. You're much more important, Master.
I don't think that would be the good thing to do. Who do I save? We'll do the child.
Come on!
Do you have a death wish?
No.
I don't plan on dying, but I can't sacrifice a child. Yeah, we can't. I leave the children in your care. Oh, really? He liked that answer, then. Thank you.
Huh?
Huh. I guess we gave him some hope. Well, that's good. But, yeah, that was, pretty freaky. Though, nonetheless. But at least we got the kid. Hey, buddy. Who are you, mister? Are we underground? We definitely are. Your mom and dad asked me to come looking for you. Let's head back to them together, okay? Okay. Well, at least we got the kid away from that, very, I guess you could say it was pretty much a demon, pretty much. It's good that we got that kid away from him, because, he was definitely going to take them to a new, different plane of existence. And, not a living one at that, either. But honestly, one request down, one more to go in the Kamasaki district. But not too bad, honestly, nonetheless. The only thing is now we gotta return the kid. And that's easier said than done. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
No.
I'm just glad your kid is safe. Well, if you'll excuse me. Of course. Come now. Say thank you. Thanks, mister. See you later. Well, see you later, buddy. At least we saved that kid before anything bad could happen.
Say,
I'm glad that you and the kid are safe, but what was that ghost?
I'm sure.
I bet he used to really adore children. I don't think he ever planned to harm them.
Then why all the kidnapping?
That's why.
He probably meant it when he said he wanted to save them. Although, taking them to the afterlife is not a way to really save them, but I guess it was his only way of saving them from the Mataratsu Corporation. Maybe he lost his own child to the city. That's why he was trying to take them away from here. That's what I think anyways. I think that too. Or at least, I hope. But, who knows? Oh, it's a synthetic flowers.
The way it's decorated makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
That's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic, just completely artificial.
Or like a tanning bed.
That's another way to say. I'm not sure I follow. But yeah, I guess it does look like a tanning bed. But yeah, let's get on out of here since we're done with the Ginma district. So let's head back to the Kamasaki district and go grab that other request we didn't do yet. And then we'll head off to the submarine and I guess go to our meeting. Although, what kind of meeting it's going to be? Good question. And also, this will let us know if anybody actually left for the submarine too, since we're back in the Kamasaki district. Since we'll see that their dots disappear if they're no longer in the hotel, right? So, they might let us know. But back to the Kamasaki district, here we come. And if we want to go to where we need to go... Oop, opened up the map on accident. What a... Oh, hello. What are you? You're kind of, it's kind of cool, actually. I was gonna say kind of creepy with how he was standing there, but honestly, it's kind of cool now that we have a second look at it. I've never seen this design before. I have no idea which country it's from.
How would you even know when you have amnesia? Don't tell me you've forgotten that too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fair enough.
Master doesn't have a single care in the world.
Well, we cared about the statue. That technically is a care, but if you say so. But here we go. Here's our third request for Chapter 1 here. Oh, what do I do? How could this happen? What's the matter? Please help me. I don't know what to do.
Your luck is as bad as ever.
For now.
Anyways, let's see what she has to say. Yeah, what's going on? Someone stole my purse. Oh, that's interesting. I tried talking to the peacekeepers, but they wouldn't even hear me out. Well, it's probably one of them that stole it then. Could you please help me find the person who snatched my purse?
Boy, those peacekeepers really are useless.
You could say that again from what we've seen so far.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna help her?
Well, yeah, search for the purse snatcher. We came here for a reason. No problem. Let me handle it. Really? Well, thank you so much.
but we can't leave this mere trainee. You'd better follow my lead on this one.
Self-centered as always. Could you tell me what the purse snatcher looked like? Well, he was wearing a navy blue jacket, glasses, and white pants. Oh, and he also had a white mask.
Thank you very much.
White mask, you say? But, yeah, I got it, thank you. Cool. I'm counting on you. Well, is it that person? They're not wearing a mask. Well, let's see here. We got a couple areas around here we can check. I'm gonna say, if anything, we haven't... Well, we had actually did something above ground already, so maybe not there. But we can check this person. Hello. Is this the purse snatcher? Probably not.
No.
No, it can't be. I need to think this through. Oh, we need to actually look at all of them. Okay. That's definitely going to make it a little harder. But, let's see here. Navy blue jackets. He's wearing... Okay, it's just a regular face mask. Okay, good to know, though. Oh, there's another person actually in this area, actually. We should go over there. So we need to specifically scope out which one it is out of what we were given. Well, he's wearing a navy blue jacket, actually. You might be him, actually. Let's see here. Let me get the exact navy blue jacket, glasses, white pants. Is that white? Not really. No, that's not really white, is it? We'll remember you, just in case. We'll go look at the other people real quick. Because we can definitely do that. First things first is we need to get underground. And the underground passageway is over here. Also, we can look at this car, apparently. Did not even know that. Might as well.
This car has a cool vintage thing going on. I wish I could take it for a spin.
I see.
You can float and you still want to drive. I'd rather try floating, personally. Floating would be kind of cool.
You can float all you want after you die and become a ghost. That's a one-way street, though.
I'll pass then. I guess, yeah, you could technically haunt the car if you want to. So technically you could do something. But, let's definitely check over here. There's another person we still need to look for out of the people here. But, okay, hello. Well, you're wearing a black face mask. Did it say that it was a specific color? That's what we need to know for sure. I should definitely double check that. A white face mask, okay. So far the other guy is definitely more likely the culprits. How do we get to the other person? Because, they're underground. Though where exactly are they? No, there's only 4 of them. So, why did it say they were also underground? A little concerned about that. Unless they're not in this area. No, we saw everybody. Okay, cool. Okay, so we know who it is then. Okay, cool. Let's definitely head back upstairs, though, because that's where they were. But, definitely, if there was a 5th person, and with how the map it makes it look like there was a 5th person, it would make it a little bit harder. But, hello there, buddy. Is this the purse snatcher? I think it definitely is, based on the description. Let's try it.
You're the culprit.
You must be the purse snatcher. Damn, guess this is the end of the line. Yep, we got him. We found him pretty quickly, honestly. Since we went underground after finding this guy, I wasn't sure if that was white pants or not. So, honestly, that was the only reason why I didn't pull him out immediately. Why would you steal someone's purse? I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I got no money for food, no money for meat buns. Wait, are you the meat bun guy that was saying you loved meat buns so much? Over by the hotel? I had to steal the purse and sell it. It's those damn peacekeepers' fault. The peacekeepers' fault? You're right. They extort us every chance they get, and call it a security tax.
You know that gold-toothed swank only cares about money.
Which is true, we've seen him. Damn it. I won't let him catch me. Those peacekeepers will never get a hold of me. Can you just give us the purse then? Well, there he goes.
He's getting away, master.
Huh.
Say,
You're not gonna chase him?
We got the bag back, didn't we? Oh, that's good. Okay.
Now,
We should hurry back to the client then.
Come on, that's it. Right when things are getting interesting.
There's no reason to catch him. From what we heard, what happens, it's just best to not turn him in. Because it sounded like he only did it because he was his hand was forced. And normally, in a crime, if you're forced by somebody else, usually the person that forced you to do the crime, except for killing. Killing would be your fault. But in crimes like where you stole something or was forced to do something, usually it's the person that forced you to do it. Usually gets charged for it, based on how that kind of goes. But it also depends on where you live, to be fair. So it's not a law everywhere, but it is a decent law that is in a decent amount of places. But yeah, it's definitely good to know, for sure. Oh, is that my bag? You really got it back for me. We tried. We definitely did. Yes, but I'm afraid the culprit got away. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just so happy to have my bag back. I really appreciate it.
no.
Right. Well, at least she doesn't mind either, so it's good that we didn't get him, I guess.
Hey, you look pretty gloomy for someone who just pulled off a successful job. What's up? Is it because you're upset you let the criminal get away?
If I had caught him, I don't think we would have been able to catch him because we're not physically strong. I just hand him over to the peacekeepers. There's no telling what would happen to him then. Yeah, he would go missing forever, since we know that they go to detention centers for people that are, caught for crimes. But if you're a killer, you get execution in front of the public, apparently.
He'd get what he deserves. A detective letting the criminal go free is disgraceful.
Yeah, but I just can't do it.
Ugh, Master, you're such a coward.
Plus, we'd be handing him over to the enemy, to be fair, too. But, yeah, it's not a good idea. I'm not gonna believe you on that, Shinigami. That would have been a bad idea. But curious if, everyone got out of here. Just curious if we'll see Vivia here. Yep, Vivia didn't even leave yet. You gonna head there, buddy?
Yeah.
It looks like...
I see.
Oh, wait, actually, that did say something. Wait a minute. Oops. I didn't actually notice that it was actually bringing up that Halara was here. Oh, right. The chief called for us. Halara, can you check in for me?
Most places nowadays let you clock in remotely,
Which is true. Oh, and it looks like hers got skipped there.
If that's a formal request, then I accept. But it'll cost you.
Really? I guess I'll go myself then. There's a book I want to read. I'll go get moving after that. You've read too many books, bud. He doesn't even seem very eager to go. It was worth at least checking up on him. But, yeah, let's head over to where we need to now. Since now... Wait, I can't go in there? That's weird. Okay. Can't take a bus there. That's interesting. Well, I guess we need to walk there specifically. Okay. Well, let's find our way into the underground district then. Since, it needs us to personally walk there, of all things. And usually, for that kind of stuff, it's for a reason. So, I guess, off we go. Kinda weird that they're making us walk, all the way over there, though. Since it doesn't look like there's anything in between us and where we were going other than Shinigami saying we need to hurry. But, if she says so. But maybe there's, I guess there could be dialogue before the submarine, but if we were teleported there, it would have given it to us, right? So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, something is happening.
Peacekeepers.
Oh,
Stay hidden.
that's not good. I thought this place was hidden, and they're coming right this way, and Yakou is, very much, being surrounded right now.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's not good.
Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
How'd they know we were here?
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Yeah, we met him already a little bit. He's a very quiet dude that needs to have a, needs to have a big ol', well, megaphone just to be able to talk and get people's attention.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I guess so. What's with the flowers, though?
I don't care.
If you say so.
Huh? What did you say?
You don't care, buddy.
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
How do you know it's his detectives? It could be anybody's.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before.
Yeah, there definitely
Oh,
was.
wait, no, I don't know anything.
Uh-oh. Oh, Yakou is definitely in big trouble.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
I guess yes it is, but your creepy smile makes me think it's not.
Huh?
Oh yeah, what about the flower?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment.
I guess yeah.
But
What about it?
unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours.
Okay.
When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow.
What, are you gonna blame him for the withering of the flower or something?
I feel so sad that
That what?
it makes me want to sink the ship.
Please don't do that.
I don't follow.
He's gonna pull the flower and then we're all downhill from here.
The Nailman affair will be handled by the peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately.
Okay, fair enough.
Bring in the detectives you sent out. The peacekeepers will take custody of them.
You're definitely not doing that, buddy.
Hold on!
That is definitely not happening.
I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
Yeah, don't tell them anything, buddy. If they get us, I think they're gonna do exactly what they were planning to do with us with the hitmen. Yeah, don't tell
I'll
them.
wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer.
3 hours, you say? That's not good.
If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Wait, what?
Fine, I get it, but
That's not good.
can't you give me more time?
Definitely not. Yeah. They don't seem like the friendly type, so yeah. Sorry there, Yakou. That's bad. Well, our submarine is gonna be sunk. That's why you should keep it underwater, buddy. It's a submarine. Keep it underwater. But, yeah, that's bad.
Chief Yakou, are you alright?
Yeah, you alright, buddy?
Oh, Yuma, and Halara, too.
Yep, we got 2 of the people for the gang back together.
This is bad. Listen, the peacekeepers just came by.
We saw everything, buddy.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Yep. And it's good that nobody on our team went there right away. Since, yeah, if they did go here, they would have been caught immediately. So, probably good that they stayed at the hotel. Even though it was unknowingly.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out.
You said you didn't know any detectives or anybody like that, so, how about no?
Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
Yep.
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
It was definitely us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
We were trying to solve a case, buddy.
It's
Like we're
exactly what
supposed
the
to.
peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case.
Or at least trying, at
We'd like
least.
to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
And I kind of doubt he'd actually take us there now.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two!
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry about that, but kind of not at the same time.
You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam?
We can't really help you.
Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, The last detective agency in town is done for.
You may say that, but if we do something about this case, maybe you'll be fine.
Would you rather hand us over to the peacekeepers?
Yeah, it's either us or you, buddy. I think 2 for the price of 1 is worse.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
Well, that's good to hear. But, then why are you freaking out then?
Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest.
Well, good, because we don't want to have you get sent away either, to be fair.
Mind. Forget what I just said.
So what do we need to do then?
Man, he does not know when to stop.
Because now we're on a time limit, and then 2, even if we do solve the case, Yakou could still be pulled off, which would not be any good for us.
What should we do, Halara?
Yeah, what should we do indeed,
There's
Halara?
only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nail Man.
Well, if things go the way that Shinigami wants, he's gonna be in a body bag when we bring him in. So, because I highly doubt we're not going to be using that mystery labyrinth again. We're definitely going to be using it for probably the whole game. So, Nail Man, more like, Dead Man, but maybe. But Halara doesn't know about that, to be fair.
We will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the peacekeepers as originally planned.
We'll try, although I'm not really sure how we'll get him alive, is the real question.
With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
Which is true, I guess.
But we only have 3 hours.
Which is also true but the thing is you have that power, Yuma, but you still can't tell anybody because Shinigami said we can't.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant.
Yep, and collecting your payment along the way.
With my logic, anything is possible.
If you say so.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two.
Yeah, it's probably best, buddy.
You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map.
Thank you, because we're gonna need that church. So where exactly is it? Is my questioning. It's gotta be near
I
the...
don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky.
Makes a lot of sense, honestly. Must be near the clock towers, where I'm gonna say. But it could be further out.
I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Well, you better be counting your sheep as much as you can, buddy. Because it might be a little bit till we come back for you.
Got it. We're off.
Yeah, we're definitely out of
3
here.
hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case.
And it's a serial killer, so that's a lot of pressure.
Seriously, I'm counting on you.
Well, we'll definitely try, buddy.
There's still so much I need to do.
So much you need to do. What's going on with the photograph? What is that? It's a little note of sorts. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's definitely not a bad thing, for sure. I feel like Yakou is very trustworthy. So I don't think we have to worry about him being evil. So it's definitely something important that he needs to do that's, well, good for him, honestly. The only thing is what exactly is it is the real question. But, honestly, off we go. And if we can teleport there, that would be good for us. Oh, it's in the Kanasaki district, really. Okay. Well, we probably have to walk into the area, to be fair. So, let's go and look for that.
From Kamasaki district. Time is short.
That's good.
Let's hurry!
So let's definitely make our way over there then, since that is definitely where we need to go. Okay, church, off we go. So we need to go specifically to the forest behind the church. The church, the only church in Kanai Ward, a dark forest, sits right behind it, which is pretty creepy. You'd think they would cut down the creepy dark forest behind the church, but apparently not. Oh, wow. This is more like a vampire's den. What is this?
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
Apparently so. And also there's eyes on the windows. That's not freaky at all.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's safe, right?
you're a ghost, and also, I think you could probably kill the ghost if you tried. But, I think so. You okay, Halara?
What's the matter, Halara?
Yeah, you seem a little on edge.
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
You probably shouldn't, say that to, to a lot of people. Say that in confidence in one-on-one groups, because, some people will definitely take offense to that.
Huh? Why is that?
Not me personally, but there will be, definitely is people that would take offense to that. But yeah, why do you think that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies this city has seen.
Well, if you're a paid priest, there's a couple of those out there, mega corporation churches. So, okay, I would think she would care about that kind of church, but interesting.
There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I would not look for a 5.5 million charging detective to help me out, honestly. If I was any other person other than Yuma, apparently.
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Yeah, on the individual, 100%.
For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
We can try.
Will they even listen to us?
I think somebody would talk to us, at least.
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the peacekeepers.
Which is true.
Is it okay to lie like that?
I don't think it really matters.
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case.
Which is the motto for the WDO, so it's fair, I guess. Fair in love and war, I guess.
In order to achieve that, deception is at times required.
Which is true.
Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Well, okay. Well, let's do it. Huh. Interesting way of doing things. Interesting face paint you got, guys.
What is it you wanted to speak about?
Good question. Know anything about, some, nailmen? Because, we need to know about that kind of stuff.
I've already spoken to the peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
1,000 more.
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, maybe.
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
Huh. Well, nice to meet all of you. This doesn't seem like an ordinary church, for sure. It looks more like a cult than anything to me. But I could be wrong, you never know. It's a little, ominous here.
Are you going to stand around like some tombstone?
Well, we're paying you to talk, so you talk for us, buddy.
Time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
To ask them about the Nailman?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
Yep.
It's your move. Play your card.
Okay, player cards indeed.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
I guess so.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
It definitely would, but she's making us, making to be our assistant on purpose, I guess, to technically train us, but I think she's also doing it just because she doesn't want to do it.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Which is true.
Time for an investigation.
Okay, so we can talk to all of them. I'm kind of curious, though. Before we do any of that, I want to see if there's... Ooh, a little blue orb over here. Good thing I looked. But there we go. We got one for Vivia Nightmare. Cool. That'll definitely come in handy later. But yeah, it's definitely good to double check sometimes, since it seems like every new area we go to is going to have one of those somewhere around. But let's talk to Halara first before we talk to them.
Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Do you question them?
You'll speak to them all eventually anyway. Just
True.
talk to them one by one.
Let's talk to the priest first.
Are you the priest of this church?
Seemingly. It looks like he's holding a Hawk's Bible, is what it says, I think. Interesting. It's got like a moon and a sword slashing through the moon. Interesting.
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations.
Really?
Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me.
Actually, it's not even a sword. I noticed it's on his actual jacket there. Or robe. It's a spear going through a moon. Interesting with the fact of, what do you call it? The nail man stuff. Because that kind of looks like a nail going through a moon to me. That's interesting.
Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered.
If you say so.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
Huh. Okay. Well, good for you, Mr. Vampire. You got the vampire ears, so that's why I called you that.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
He definitely does.
Do you know about the Nailman?
Yeah, anything about him?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around.
Oh, well, okay.
Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of Nail Man.
That's not really a good wish, but if you say so.
Salvation?
Salvation. Now, that's the second time we've heard about salvation. Vivia said something about that with his book.
The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nailman for salvation.
They definitely are.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel.
Well, good for you, Shinigami.
I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
No.
Isn't it basically already like that?
And technically, yes it is, actually. Kinda curious about the guy in the back here, honestly. Let's talk to him.
Excuse me, but you are...
Yeah, who exactly are you?
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
I don't know who you are whatsoever, buddy.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
Yeah, well, this is 100% the first time we've met, buddy.
What? You're investigating the Nailman, and you don't know who I am?
Nope. Not a single idea who you are, bud.
What's that supposed to mean?
What, you want us to think you're the Nailman? Because we could bring you into town right now and get you arrested.
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right! I was the first on the scene!
How come the Peacekeepers didn't arrest this guy then? Just for the fact that he was the first person to find the body, since they're quick to throw people in jail. That makes no sense to me. With how they act on their cases and stuff from what we've seen so far.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
Well, yeah, Halara, well, she's Halara, let's be fair.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am.
That's good for you, buddy.
But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member.
Well, obviously, you're just a worshipper,
I just
based on your
love
name.
mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know?
I guess so.
I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
You seem a little happy about that.
So, you know a lot about the Nailman.
Apparently so.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
Huh. Well, I don't know if that's gonna help you in this case, honestly, buddy, by telling us that.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
I think he was framed.
Really? You're saying that? That's interesting. Because in my mind, I was calling him out in my head. Because of him being so happy about the Nailman case and like looking into it and stuff like that. But with the fact that he's saying framed, that would kind of work against him if he was the one to do it. So maybe he isn't the Nailman.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
Yeah, who do you think, buddy?
The real Nailman, obviously.
Well, obviously.
The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists.
Well, obviously they arrested somebody, so they think that he exists.
The Nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
Honestly, with the fact that we saw that guy that was obviously a demon trying to take kids away, that's possible, honestly. But, is it the case? No, it's definitely possible, Yuma.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof.
Actually, there might be proof, you never know.
In case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony.
Really?
Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target.
That's interesting.
Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman.
That is true, actually.
Fortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
4 times already?
I see. So you can guess the next victim.
Wait, so he's already
each doll's name tag.
Oh, it could have been a couple times now, actually, because probably there was 4 cases, and that's the case files we have from Halara, maybe. But, interesting, though. But yeah, based on the name, that'll be the person that's targeted
so
next.
Close to the clock tower, too.
Which is unfortunate that you didn't get there in time.
I found someone whose name matched a name tag, and figured out she was heading to the clock tower.
Really? So she went there willingly?
I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late.
Huh.
Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner.
Yeah, if you acted sooner, I guess, you might have been able to catch him that time, then.
I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
You want to meet him?
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders.
He's probably, he probably wants to meet him and I guess maybe become his next victim or something.
So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
He definitely is. Okay, well this might prove that this is a cult more than a church. What about you? You have a broken arm. What happened to you?
You are...
Yeah, who are you?
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously.
You don't really look like one, but okay.
You got some nerve, calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice?
Not busy at all with the fact that you're just standing out in the rain. But, sure.
I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
That's not something a nun would do.
Sorry!
You are definitely not a nun.
She's the type my master has trouble with!
Yeah, she's just like you.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
And, my uncle works for GameStop.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers.
Or Nintendo, or whatever.
Papa will make you regret it.
Let's see. Yeah, your dad will definitely make us pay for it. Sure.
I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick.
Yeah, let's get this over with her.
This Nailman?
Yeah, anything about him?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night.
Really? That was probably your friend back there, to be fair. He seems really enthused when meeting him.
Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees.
Which is pretty creepy.
The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really.
Well, with the fact that all of you have red things marked on your faces, well, it's very possible it could be the same type of material like that, but we haven't really seen these dolls yet, so it could be a much different material, to be fair.
In other words, it's totally metal!
Good for you.
I see.
Huh.
By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Yeah, what happened with that?
Hey, don't stare! It's nothing.
You broke your arm, it's definitely nothing.
I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
What kind of instrument?
Instrument?
It's gotta be a really big instrument if you broke your hand for it.
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and, well, you know.
Huh.
Is that your dominant hand?
Probably not.
What kind of question is that? You wanna die or something?
You would have already killed us already, let's be honest. And plus then we could arrest you for anything. We could just say you're the nail man at that point.
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
Thank you, Mr. Servant.
I see.
Huh, okay. Well, interesting. She seems very defensive. What about you, buddy? You seem friendly.
I do the odd jobs, like cleaning around the church.
Well, nice to meet you, buddy.
I also care for the forest.
Really? Okay, so you go into the forest and take care of it. Okay, cool.
Do you know anything about the mailman?
Yeah, anything you know about him?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night.
Okay, so he takes care of it during the day while the nail man's out during the night. Okay, so it makes sense that they never cross paths then.
When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up.
That sucks. That actually really sucks. That he has to go and take all the dolls off the trees. Of all jobs to have to do, go to a creepy place like that. Jeez. Poor dude.
I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
People specifically, so not just one.
Have you ever talked to them?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind.
Oh, so there are people asking for the nail man to help them?
I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
Huh.
That makes sense with a body like that.
Well, don't be mean to him. He seems friendly.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. You're the nicest person other than the priest here. You and the priest are actually the nicest people here. The other two are creepy.
I've
But
talked to everyone.
good.
Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
I don't think she wants to talk to them.
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Okay, cryptic, but okay.
Does that mean I should gather more information?
I would think so.
What else should I ask about?
Good question. Oh, here we go. About the Nailman murders, about the dolls, if anything strange has happened. The suspect would be a good one, actually. About the suspect, actually.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident.
Yeah, do you guys know anything about that?
Does anyone know anything about him?
Maybe somebody.
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colon?
Okay, so I was saying his name right. I was wondering if I was. So, I was saying Colon, to be fair. But Colon, okay. G.A. Colon. Okay, cool.
I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the nail man.
I heavily doubt it on that one.
It hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Yeah, he was just arrested.
Oh, I see.
Maybe you could help us get him help, because he needs some help right now.
But if it were him, no one would blame him.
No one would blame him?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way.
I guess it's true.
The nail man was born out of our situation.
Which makes sense with the fact that they're seeking the nail man for salvation at this point.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Apparently so.
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest.
Which is true. So, technically, people are wanting him to help them. The only thing is I'm pretty sure the people that are, being taken out are probably not as bad as, what they're being made out to be.
If the nail man acts as their agent, then they are also the nail man. In a way.
I guess, yeah.
That's how I see it. What do you think?
It's pretty sick and twisted.
It's true. The nail man could be seen as a savior to some people.
Yeah, true. This place is creepy, and everyone seems to be, you know, killers of their own right. So, honestly, I guess it makes sense for them, but not for me.
The people you want dead for you.
Which is true.
I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
Fair enough. Huh. It's twisted, though. If anything strange has happened about the dolls. About the dolls, I'm curious about that.
That reminds me. Is there any information about the dolls used in the nailman ceremonies?
All we know is that they're dressed up like the people that they're supposed to go after.
I know a few have been found at the crime scenes too.
Yeah, definitely quite a few. Although few's
Find that stuff in any doll shop.
a low amount. It was a lot of them.
Doll shop?
Yeah, doll shop, you say?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
I didn't see no doll shop anywhere, but if you say so. But, I guess, yeah, that would be a good place to start. Wouldn't it be the doll maker, then, for this town? Because then they would have to buy so many dolls from them. Unless, well, technically not anymore. You could just keep the ones that... No, but the one guy goes and cleans them up, so he's got to have a lot of dolls to be able to nail them into his crime scenes.
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. That's not good.
They were mostly souvenirs for tourists, but that industry is long gone now.
Oh, that's definitely not good.
Some places
for
still
us.
sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock.
Steep discounts. Well, if we're seeing somebody buying them in bulk, maybe that would be the person we look for then.
If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
Fair enough, I guess.
I see.
I haven't seen any.
So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain.
Yeah, they really aren't. It might be something to write down later, but it's not a lot. If anything strange has happened, yeah, anything strange out of ordinary?
Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Yeah, anything?
Wow, what a big question.
Thanks, Shinigami, I know it is.
Now that you mention it...
Yeah, what do you got, mister?
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
Incinerator? That's interesting.
What do you mean by strange?
Well, if he says it's strange, it's definitely strange.
Like, I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Really? Rope, you say? And that would be something that could have been used to get out of that window. But the thing is we still don't know how the rope got out of the window when the window closed. That's the only problem.
Can you try drawing what it looks like?
Yeah, what'd it look like, buddy? That's definitely solution
like
key,
some
though.
Sort of bizarre rope.
What the heck is that? What the? That's weird. What the heck is going on with that rope? It's just strings outside of the rope going like a ladder almost.
Looks like a centipede with legs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
Of course you would eat bugs.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned, so I tried to take it out.
I'm guessing it fell to pieces when you tried to take it out.
But I was too late. It was completely incinerated.
It was yellow, though, which would match the description of the nails on the dolls near the window, because it had yellow markings on the nails. Okay, good to know. Although we don't see it personally, but we see it in third person.
I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it.
Really?
The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence, Only clergy can access it.
Only clergy can access it. So it's got to be someone connected to the church then. For at least the incinerator.
So, no one here recognized it?
Apparently not.
I don't even work here in the first place.
Well, fair enough. But you're creepy, so I'm counting you.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
Yeah, definitely somebody that's around here. But the thing is this everybody in the staff, though? Because we don't know if this is everybody.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
It is pretty fishy, honestly. Okay, burnt rope remains. It is a solution key. The burnt remains of a strangely shaped rope found in the church incinerator. And then about the past Nailman murders.
There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right?
Right.
Does anyone know anything about past cases?
Yeah, do you guys know anything?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Oh, the nun?
Yeah.
Oh no,
You
him.
can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously.
Yep, because you have a death wish. Or he might be him, honestly. Who knows?
I was the first to find the body every time.
That isn't a good thing.
Huh? Every time?
That's very suspicious, dude.
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it.
You followed him.
I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim.
Uh-huh.
But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Which makes sense, because that's the whole point of the Nailman. But, how would you find them so easily is the real question.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
It really is, but it could be a red herring.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you?
Yep, more than
Suppose you
suspicious.
would.
It's a fair judgment.
The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room.
Which is true.
But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body.
Fair.
All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
Which I guess is the case, but the thing is you could have known already where the body is, because you did it, and then you called the peacekeepers. So, technically you still could have done it.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Yeah, but we know that's not the case with the window.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Yeah, let's ask about past
Can you
cases.
tell me more about each case?
Yeah, what do you guys got?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower.
Which confirms what he said earlier, that he tried following 4 times, and all 4 times he wasn't able to follow him. But, okay, 6 months have passed, 4 cases have happened. What happened in the other 2 months, though?
The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki District.
Which is what Halara was saying.
It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place.
Really? That's interesting. How'd he get inside a members-only casino?
At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends.
Really? Okay.
But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him.
Really?
And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I found in the forest.
Okay, Mr. Creepy.
I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
His voice, definitely makes him out to be a creepy person, for sure. I'm getting a better hear on his voice, and, he is kind of creeping me out outside of, what he's trying to say.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
He reminds me of, what was his name again? The ultimate lucky student from Danganronpa 2. That's whose voice I'm hearing out of that guy.
Yeah, all of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics.
If you say so.
There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails, and also the murderer leaves no trace behind.
Huh.
Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the nail man?
Well, there's definitely traces left behind. We were able to find a couple.
I totally get it.
Sure.
Don't
Sure you do.
empathize with him.
Yeah, please don't.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second...
What was the other ones that we had? We had... One was inside an art gallery.
It was at a mansion in the residential area near Yuma district.
That one sounds easier to infiltrate than a members-only casino. But, okay.
About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study.
In the study?
The crime scene
with a candlestick?
Took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside.
Just one doll?
Considering
that's
all
interesting.
This, there's no doubt it was committed by the nail man.
If you say so.
By then, I knew the legendary nail man had descended upon Kanai Ward.
Well, wouldn't he have already descended because of the fact that he's an urban legend here?
The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Yuma district.
That's the one I'm curious about. How'd it happen in an art gallery? Because wouldn't there be a lot of people around?
It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room.
Just like every other case.
And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower.
Yep, at the clock tower, with an obvious leaving area being the window. Although how exactly is the real question with how that rope was apparently designed to look like. Because it looked like it was used kind of like a rope ladder almost, but half of it was missing. So,
That's every single nailman case. At least, for now.
Yeah, for now.
I'm sure the nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Mr. Crazy Man. You and me had the same reaction. Okay, past Nailman murders. This information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past Nailman murders with quite excitement, in fact. Okay, we got a lot of information.
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
I think so.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Wait, time's almost up already?
Okay.
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, thank you, churchgoers. Although I don't think this is your normal church, though. I really don't. The death metal, the other stuff.
Well. They may end up being accused of the murders.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like one of these people could be possibly the culprit.
Huh?
This place doesn't seem like
you need to
a
remember
safe
every
place.
Face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Okay.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
It's
Perhaps.
possible.
There's not enough information yet to act on.
Which is true.
We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes.
Yeah, other crime scenes
Best
are
not
definitely...
to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Yeah, I guess that would be a good idea.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at...
The members-only club. So let's definitely say the secret club at the Kamasaki district.
It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Yep, exactly.
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Which is fair because Yakou is going to be sent away to the a place where he'll never be found ever again. Based on, well, one, or actually they might kill him too, to be fair, but yeah, definitely would be good to try and help him out as fast as we possibly can. Thankfully, I don't think the 3 hours is an actual time limit, because let's be honest here, these episodes last pretty decently long, honestly. But we'll make it out of here real quick. I could have ended actually where we were actually, to be fair. But we'll head to the Kamasaki district. But secret club and illegal members only casino located in Kamasaki district. Only One can enjoy slots, roulettes, card games, but many games are obscene rates and cheating is rampant. I can see that happening, with it being illegal, an illegal casino. That would make a lot of sense to me.
Halara? I've been thinking.
I've been thinking about what, Yuma?
The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
Which is true, but we don't know what Halara's forte is, to be fair.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
Yeah, her forte could allow us to actually see it. You never know. Just with the fact that she's so adamant on checking it, it's possible. We don't know what her ability is or any of the other detectives at the, where we are now. So we don't know Vivia's, we don't know Desuhiko's, we don't know Fubuki, and we definitely don't know Halara's. And we know that Yakou doesn't have one at all.
So, you have a plan then?
Well, apparently.
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for?
That's a good question, I guess.
Now, let's be swift.
Yeah, swift is definitely a good thing.
Right.
But, I hope I didn't get locked in here.
Confidence.
But yeah, she's got a lot of confidence for sure.
Where's the secret club?
Okay, now that we're no longer locked in, I'm gonna say we're gonna end off today's episode here because, well, honestly, I didn't think we were gonna get directly into a conversation immediately after leaving that area, so that's good that it wasn't as long of a conversation there, but honestly, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. I'm really enjoying this game, I'm gonna be honest. Although I don't get to do all the voice acting and stuff like I do with other games, I'm having a lot of fun, and maybe that's a nice change of pace for once, honestly. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and in the next episode we will be beginning the investigation on the past Nailman killings, and maybe figuring out some more information if the churchgoers might be a culprit of sorts. Who knows? It's very possible, although we don't know for sure. And we didn't get to go check out that forest like I would have wanted to, but maybe we'll go there later. It's very possible. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.